Is it on?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to start this one?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it's gonna explode in my face.
Welcome to Omnis Vegan. My name's Nick.
My name's Neil.
And my name's John.
And today we are trying
Chips. What do we
First
got?
one we have Simply 7 Kale Chips.
Sea salt. Farmhouse.
Farmhouse Culture.
Culture.
Sea salt.
Kraut Krisps.
Kraut Krisps.
And last but not least is Way Better Snacks Spicy Sriracha.
So we're gonna try these chips. Obviously, they're not all the same brand.
And this is in order almost of preference, what we
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
we were going to prefer.
We're gonna prefer, and also, you know,
So we all think that we're going to like these more than we're going to like the kale chips.
yeah. So, and also I think due to just flavoring of the other two chips, I didn't want to start out with
Sriracha.
Sriracha. Smells very green.
This sucks.
Huh?
Yeah.
Just eat it. It's not going to kill you.
So,
Yeah.
I don't wanna-
Listen,
so we have.
I personally like seaweed chip. I like the seaweed crisps. And kale, I think kale done right tastes a lot like those. I don't know if it's the ridges, the amount of salt, or what's going on here. But that is,
It's not good.
that's rough.
It's like okay.
I mean, you gotta really like kale.
Yeah.
And it's a very,
You do taste the kale.
it's very thick. It's a very thick chip.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna give that a 4. That's not for me.
3.
3.
I don't
We've
like kale.
we've tasted seaweed on this channel before.
Yeah,
and
I love
I feel
seaweed.
we had very mixed results there.
I
And
love
I think
seaweed.
there were some that were actually done well than others,
Better.
better than others. This is all right. I think we've had Simply 7 chips before, and they were all right. These just don't follow suit. I think it's probably because they add in some sea salt while also trying to highlight a very large kale flavoring. And to most people, you know, you wouldn't eat kale. You don't eat kale on a regular basis to like the flavoring that much.
Well, you can eat kale. There's lots of different ways to eat.
I know, but I think in just the way they're doing it,
I think processed-
it's not appealing. It's not appealing to, I feel like, the regular person,
Well, I
unless
think
you
it's-
like kale.
Number one, I think it's a very thick chip. Okay, and if you have a thick chip, that means you're gonna dip it. I mean, this might taste better with like a cheddar dip.
Or
I don't-
hummus.
Or a hummus. I mean, everything tastes better with hummus. But this chip as itself, yeah, no. It's not something I would definitely, it's not a first pickup for me. So we're gonna move on to the Kraut Krisps, sea salt. And this has apparently 2 billion probiotics.
2 billion. Isn't enough?
2 billion
Isn't
probiotics.
enough probiotics bad for you?
No, it's not bad for you.
I thought.
I mean, I want to know what the serving size. 5 to 1 ounce. I'm gonna try to. I want
Eat serving size.
I want 2 billion. Here, go ahead. Pardon me, guys.
Okay. All right. Let's.
Looks like a tortilla.
It tastes like a tortilla until it doesn't.
So.
That's
Oh. So these are sauerkraut chips.
yeah. That's crap. You did.
That's what it is. That's why it's a sour flavoring as an aftertaste.
Which it's weird because the first bite of the chip tastes like a plain tortilla chip,
Yeah. And then you
Yeah,
get the
I forgot.
kraut flavor.
and then all of a sudden,
You get a very like sour flavoring.
once you go to swallow that thing, it's like, wait a minute, this is sauerkraut. Mm-hmm. And it's not.
It's unique.
It would be something that you would have to get. I think you'd have to get used to a little bit, because.
Or if you enjoy kraut, I think this is.
Well, I enjoy sauerkraut. I mean,
Huh.
your aunts make sauerkraut for the family. Fresh sauerkraut. It's just, it's weird to have it as a chip form.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, if it was sauerkraut the whole way through, like to me, it just feels like it changes flavor, and
Just a normal
so
tortilla to them.
to sauerkraut. I think I'm gonna give it 5 ? In that, you know, as I move forward, I could see myself eating them again, but it's one of those things where I mean, like, I can eat sauerkraut all the time. These chips are sort of a question mark. So, 5 ? What for you?
2.
2?
Even though I like tortillas, but not sauerkraut.
I don't know if I gave my score for the kale chips. I don't know if I did or not. I'm gonna give the kale chips a 4.
Yeah.
I don't think I did, but I'm gonna give them a 4 before I review these. I think they're all right. I definitely think they're unique, and that's what pulls them, and definitely from the bunch of chips we at least have here and the ones we've tried before. I'm not saying that makes it go up or down in score, but I think definitely you due to how it's, you know, presented and definitely taste, I definitely did think it was okay. I definitely think it was okay. What?
Like, Wednesday is literally desired to be on camera.
Yeah,
That's
she
why
is.
she's here.
Get on.
I'm gonna give them a 5. I think they're all right. I think they're very much middle of the pack. I think if I ate them more, I'd start to enjoy them more. I definitely think it's more of like a
Yeah, that's why I had to give it-
situation of consistency. You know, if I consistently ate them, I'd probably like them more. But again, you would never see sauerkraut chips.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not the usual thing. Anyway, what do we have next, Nick?
Last but not least,
Way better snacks, spicy sriracha.
spicy sriracha.
Now, are these gonna be your favorite, Nick? Before you eat them?
Well,
Yes
we
or
don't
no?
know. We don't know.
We don't know, but let's see.
We're gonna try it.
So, we have non-GMO stone ground whole corn, sunflower oil, sprouted seed and grain blend,
We got sprouted seeds.
which has flaxseed, quinoa, kale seed, seasoning, which is the main flavoring in all of this, pure cane sugar, sea salt, apple cider vinegar, paprika, natural flavoring, garlic, spices, and onion. I gotta say,
I like it.
they're pretty good. These are pretty good.
There's a little bit of warmth at the end, like I'm still tasting them.
I will say the flavoring is definitely dependent on the chip you get in terms of how much is
How
there.
spicy is it? How spicy is it?
Because there's definitely chips that I'm picking up
Yeah, they
that
got.
have more flavor. Like you can taste the flavoring of the chip,
Right.
the seasoning. Some where it's like there but not.
Yeah,
And it's a really good chip.
yeah. I like
When it hits home. When it's
When,
not
you mean
hitting-
when the flavor's there?
When the flavor's there. If it's not there, it's all right. Again, it turns into your normal tortilla salt chip. But you still get the spice. I think either way, whether you get seasoning or not, you still get the spice.
A little bit.
A little bit. I'm gonna probably give it a 7. Maybe no. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. If the flavoring's there, it'd probably be a good 10 because the
You
flavor.
mean if there was more spices in the bag?
More spice, a little more flavoring to some of the chips. If it was consistently flavorful all the way through, it'd be a 10. Because that flavoring's really good. It's got
Yeah, I like that.
some good flavoring. Spice is just right. You know, it's not trying to blow your mouth.
Well, I mean, I like. I mean, definitely.
And it's not like you're eating a chip that says spicy sriracha and you're looking around wondering
Where's the spice?
where's the spice. You know, I think it's definitely
It's
good.
there.
Good balance. Overall good flavor. Wish there was a little more flavor, so I could give it a 10, but I'm gonna give it an overall 8. Standard good chip.
Nick, what do you say?
10.
10?
Spicy.
Spicy. I'm gonna give it a. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. In that, sorry, I like its flavor. I think right now it's being helped by some of like the fact that we tried 2 other chips before it. that were pretty bland. With the exception of the Kraut aftertaste, which is only a light reflection of sauerkraut, and the kale chips being that they were just, I mean,
They're kale. It's
well,
kale with
and
sprinkled salt.
I think it's about, honestly, I think it comes down, for me, the kale chips, it's really about the thickness. The thickness and the almost processed nature of the kale. I mean, it's not like they just took kale, put it on an oven tray, stuck it in the oven, put salt on top of it and oil on top of it, pulled it out, and it was a chip. Which is sort of what I expected, I guess. Probably because I've had them before and they're really good. You can make them really good. And the fact that I think they just ground all the the kale up and then processed it into a nice thick thing, which I guess if you're really into, I mean, I don't know, if you're really into it, it's probably good. I can't be. So I honestly think that this way better snacks spicy sriracha is
Top of the chain.
And I'll be honest with you, I think it was helped by the fact that we had two
okay chips. Okay to
and it
average
also helps that everybody here at the table really likes spicy stuff. So when we knew that we were probably gonna like them.
I mean, the packaging is right. It was way better than the other two. So
way better right there in the front. How about that?
This was Omnis Vegan Taste Test Tuesday, numbered however many we've been doing. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. Comment down below if you had these chips or
Subscribe.
if there's more chips to be found in the known universe that is the vegan world. If you like
What
this
are you
content,
saying?
hit the subscribe button. If you want to stay up to date with this content, hit the what?
Subscribe button.
No, that's not. I already said subscribe button.
Bell.
What? The
Yeah,
bell.
ring that bell, baby.
Ring the bell.
Ringing the bell.
Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day.
And goodbye.
Bye.